Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. If you want to join me on my live streams, check out the link in my description and in the links below. So let's actually get on to the news. So Brave has actually surpassed 15 million monthly users and 5.3 million daily users. That is a big jump up from their last announcement of 12 million users, especially on the daily users. Passing the 5 million marker gives them, makes them like really legit in terms of like major browsers. One thing about Brave as always is I can't really see their percentage on W3 schools because they still identify themselves as Chrome. They still use the Chrome daemon. So definitely something that I'm a little bit pissed off about because I would actually really like to see their percentage in the overall market. It actually might be bigger than like browsers like Opera. So that would be really nice to see what percentage of the market they actually have, but they still identify themselves as Chrome. However, having 5.3 million daily users, I think like the actual number of BAT users is about 12%. So that's roughly 600,000 BAT users that's actually using BAT every day, or at least earning BAT every day. So they're getting that community up and online. Now, among crypto investors, there's actually a significant portion that's actually using BAT. I can tell from my YouTube BAT contributions. And but on my other website, which is about photos, there's hardly anyone using BAT. And I get thousands of visitors a day to that site, hardly generate any BAT. So it's still very insignificant in terms of the overall internet economy. Hopefully in the next 2-3 years, that will actually change. They will get advertisers on it. And then people can really start having this donation-based, gift-based internet economy instead of the ad-based internet economy. Because I really do think that's going to be a lot more profitable for publishers in the future. And it'll be a lot better for platforms as well if they don't have to deal with advertisers and all the advertiser demands. It would actually be helpful for Google and YouTube as well. You know, if people just ended up giving them BAT that they could exchange for money, or if everyone just subscribed to YouTube Red, they would make a lot more money that way than having to deal with advertisers. So BAT, very good news. Hopefully they'll move the internet in that way where we won't actually have to deal with advertisers and ads anymore, because that would be the dream. Now, do I think that's going to happen anytime soon? No, but maybe in like 10 years we'll see something where the internet's mostly free of ads because of these subscription-based or donation-based services, because that would be cool. No more pop-ups. Even if you don't use an ad blocker. Like ad blockers actually sometimes screw up the content as well. Coinbase actually had a meltdown about yesterday when Bitcoin rose above 10,000. Well, I think Bitcoin rose above 10,000 roughly a day and a half ago. They had a meltdown, and this is one of the issues with centralized exchanges because essentially the server cannot handle the capacity. Now, Coinbase Binance, they're built to handle a certain capacity, but during a run, they can't handle that. And one of the Bitcoin content creators was saying like, well, that's why you should actually have Bitcoin in your own wallet always. See, that doesn't actually solve the problem. And the issue is like people are trying to actually cash out during that run, and they can't because Coinbase is down. See, like even if you have your Bitcoin in your own wallet, you can't actually cash it out for cash because you're not a bank yourself. You don't have the means to cash out Bitcoin for fiat. You would still need to go to Coinbase or Binance. So holding your coins in your own wallet during that time actually doesn't solve the problem of you wanting to actually cash out. The only way to solve that problem is for Coinbase and Binance to actually expand their capacity. So they can actually handle more users. Like when you get a rush of 4 or 5 times more users than usual, those places will actually crash because they're not built to scale immediately like that. So that's going to be a headache until the crypto industry matures and we get like a lot more scaling for some of these exchanges that can handle like the peak hour traffic, or we get more off ramps than Coinbase and Binance.us. That's going to continue to happen. Kind of a pain in the ass for like crypto investors, but it's something that we're going to have to deal with. I don't think that had actually much to do with Bitcoin's network. It basically just had to do with Coinbase's inability to scale with sudden increase in demand. The third thing is MATIC has actually launched its mainnet. It is a scaling solution for Ethereum. It's one of like 50 scaling solutions for Ethereum, but it's one of the more well-known ones. They announced that they had bought 10 nodes online, and that's the first volley of a network MATIC hopes to grow tenfold. Project insiders told CoinDesk that the launch validates almost 3 years of forging ties in India's developer scene, an effort they began long before India's Supreme Court effectively legalized cryptocurrencies earlier this year. Obviously, that definitely helped. They do have seed funding from Coinbase Ventures, so their staking is actually going to be up. And if Coinbase and Binance.us actually adopt their staking, that is going to pump up price. For right now, today's price really hasn't been pumped up. But if those exchanges actually, if they actually get listed on Coinbase and they get staking from Coinbase and Binance.us, then I believe price will actually go up. So that's what you need to look for MATIC. Future developments will gradually move control of MATIC over the community, but they actually have launched beginning of June, which is very, very cool. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.